Afternoon, everyone. If I could get your attention. Hey, first off, thanks for joining us today. I'm Mark Stiggy. I currently serve as the chair of the board of directors. At this time, I want to call this meeting to order. I'd like to announce that we do have a quorum of our members of Blue Federal Credit Union. We want to welcome you to our 73rd annual membership meeting. Many moons have passed there. Thank you to the board of directors for their vision, ongoing commitment, and making sure board and you are prominent in all we do. So at this time, I'd like to thank and acknowledge your board members. To my left, your right, Jeff Schultz, Vice Chair, Catherine Buckley, Secretary, Dan Vogel, Teresa Conkle, Ashley Miller, and Sean Doherty is not with us here today. We also really value the expertise and efforts of our supervisory committee and what they put forth. Your supervisory committee members are Milt, hand wave. We have Joni over there as well, Joni Rio. We have Amy Benyon, Teresa Conkle, and Joseph Sarah. So we'll get into the business portion first, approval of the 2024 annual meeting. So I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the 2024 annual membership meetings.
I'll make that motion.
Jeff is the first. Is there a second? Second by Teresa. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. At this time, I'd like to introduce Stephanie Props, our CEO, president of your credit union, to give the president's report. Thank you.
That's okay. Good afternoon. Wonderful to see a few faces out there and hopefully maybe some on our Facebook Live. As Mark mentioned, I'm Stephanie Props, the CEO of the credit union. I always like to start by making some comments about acknowledging all the wonderful employees we have at the credit union. We have a few out in the audience. If you'll just raise your hand really quickly, our employees, woohoo! Thank you for all that you do and for making the vision of Blue a reality and serving our members every day. So that's really who makes it happen around here. As well as our board of directors. We have a fantastic board. It's wonderful to have them all here with the exception of Sean this afternoon and our supervisory committee and for the work that they do on behalf of our members as well. We have a report that we put together, our annual report. We have them on our tables, but we also have it online. So if you're not able to see it in paper form, we have it online to see. There's some great data and statistics in here demonstrating the value that our members receive from the credit union. But most of all, I really wanted to touch on, in keeping it brief, but thanking the membership of Aventa Credit Union into the Blue family. That was a major milestone in 2024, and we're excited to have them as a part of our membership and excited for what the future might hold for those members. So just wanted to make sure I acknowledged that in my comments, and hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. I don't want to add too much because you can read what we have, and I certainly don't like to read back what you're able to read on your own. So with that, I think I will give it back to you, Mr. Chairman.
Perfect. Thanks, Stephanie. Now, our vice chair, Jeff Schultz, will give our treasurer's report. Jeff.
Thank you. At Blue, we put you at the center of everything we do. As your trusted partner, we're proud to invest not just in your success, but in the strength of the communities that we serve. In 2024, we took a bold step forward by merging with Aventa Credit Union in Southern Colorado. This brought our total membership to over 140,000 members and grew our total assets to more than $2.13 billion, which was an increase of 13.53%. Despite this rapid growth, our capital position remains strong at 8.45%, and your deposits remain fully insured through the National Credit Union Share Insurance Fund. We also issued over $545 million in new loans to help our members achieve their goals. Revenues rose more than 27%, and we returned to that success to you through a nearly 65% increase in share dividends. While we saw an increase in loan losses, we responded responsibly by adding nearly $7 million to our credit loss reserves to stay mission ready. After more than 70 years of service, Blue is stronger than ever. We look forward to continuing this journey with you in 2025 and beyond.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Now, Please help me welcome Milt, Supervisory Committee Chair, to give you the Supervisory Committee report.
Afternoon. I hear my voice. Okay, rather than read the script that I've been given, and that actually I helped write, it's on page 12 in the report you have there, and you're all capable of reading, I'm sure. I just wanted to say a few things about the Supervisory Committee and what we've seen. In my time on the committee, which has been about 5 years now, we've seen amazing growth due to the vision of the executive leadership, the board, management, staff. We've seen growth in every direction, in membership, in the number of branches and assets. And it's really been great to see. What I really think is very good is we've also kept in a very positive position when we are getting audited. And I think that's important because having a good audit means that everything is right for our members, or if something is pointed out as needing work, it gives us direction on what to look at as a committee and as an entire credit union so we can work toward it. In that direction, I wanted to state something that we've had to happen fairly recently. We were getting ready for the end of the year reports, and the executive people, management, and the staff under them jumped on it with full enthusiasm and did everything they could to make sure we had all the information we needed to be able to make good reports to the people that needed to hear them. In result of that, the committee decided to send out thank you notes to the people who worked so hard. And I heard from one of the auditors saying that when these people heard they were hearing from the supervisory committee, they were cringing because they thought we were going to be jumping all over them. I'm glad to say that we were not jumping all over them. We were thanking them for a job well done, which I think is what we all are striving for as a group, is to be able to say congratulations to everybody with Blue Federal Credit on a job well done. So with that, I'd close my report.
Thanks, Milt. Appreciate it. Moving on to old business. Happy to report there is no old business. So we'll move on to the new business, appointment of the board. We had no vacancies to fill. So please join me in recognizing our 2025 Board of Directors. Myself, Jeff, Catherine, Deanne, Sean, who's not here, Teresa, and Ashley. Congratulations to Blue Federal Credit Union's 2025 Board of Directors. So with that, in almost kind of sort of closing, I will turn it over or open it up for questions, and I'll give the mic to Stephanie.
It's for the stream.
Oh, sure. So last year I did have a comment, and I noticed in the minutes that it said there were no questions or comments. There was one, who's ever taken the minutes, and it was about the time of that meeting, and I was going to make the same comment, but I've already made it to the president and CEO. So, and the other thing that I would like to point out, because I probably should, is Michelle and Kim and Abby and Jenny over at the Blue Diamond branch. Taylor, who works for Michelle, great people, love them. If you want to get on Abby's good side, Twix is her favorite candy bar. Jenny's is Kit Kats. I always take them some. And let's see. I think that is, I'd like to thank the foundation for supporting the Kiwanis Foundation's golf tournament, which they do every year. Being a member of the Kiwanis Club, that's important to me. And I did support your foundation at Thankful Thursday. That's all I've got.
Thank you. And thank you for being there at Thankful Thursday. It was a successful event, and we appreciate seeing our members there. So thank you. And thank you for commending our employees, because they are the heartbeat of the organization, and I know how much they appreciate being acknowledged. So thank you. Else?
None. We appreciate you joining us
Right here.
today. Oh, we have one. Hang on.
I would like some explanation, not being aware of what some of this terminology even means on like non-operating expenses. What a provision expense is and cost of funds and doesn't mean a thing.
Which page are you looking at? 12. Sorry. Thank you. Let's see. Happy to. Let's see. Where would you like me to start? Is there one in particular? Non-operating expense. Okay. Provision expense is what we allocate for loan losses. So it's a very common transaction or a transaction account that we utilize to offset our loan losses. All credit unions handle that in the same way. So everything that's reported here is very common in the industry. So that's what the provision expense is. It's called the provision for loan losses. The cost of funds is the best one. Cost of funds is what we pay back to our members in dividends. The terminology here is cost of funds. That's how we coin it, but it really is what we pay to our members back in the form of dividends. So that 44 million is what we paid out in dividends to our members. And then the gain or loss on assets typically is investments. Yeah. So yeah. Did that answer your question? Was there another one? Operating expenses are, like our overhead, employee expenses, those kinds of expenses, and the non-operating is anything that doesn't have anything to do with the operations of the organization. Anybody else? Any other questions?
Okay, hearing none. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you being here today for our annual membership meeting. May I have a motion to adjourn? We are adjourned. Thanks, everybody. Grab a cookie on the way out. Take care.